gradual release, like from going here to success, like that process. That is what we're talking about. Just briefly and quickly, real quick, hi, I'm Miss Jessie. I'm here in another PD Breaks for you, just to kind of break down the lesson cycle process and what we use and what gradual release really is. So first and foremost, if you clicked yes that you want to hear this, play or whatever, make sure you like and subscribe. But just thank you, because the simple thing is gradual release is probably one of the oldest lesson planning tools that we have actually utilized as educators, as parents, as people. And if you think back to it, when you talk about gradual release, what you're doing is you're releasing a set of knowledge here, something that I know, and then you're giving it to somebody else so they're able to be the ones that know it as well. And so the concept of just gradual release is taking what I know, bringing you into the mix so we can talk about it together. And then by the time you leave me, you have 100% of understanding and you're able to do it by yourself. That is the concept of gradual release. That is the concept of that lesson plan. So it's the very same concept if you ever thought about or you learned about riding a bike. First, you look off in the distance and you see people doing it. So those are the people that have the knowledge, and you're triggered, you're interested, you're watching. And when you really start trying to learn to ride a bike, you're really looking at the pedals, you're looking at where their hands are, you're looking at what they're doing and if they're balancing. Then you go and get on a bike. But very rarely has anybody just gone from looking at a bike to getting on a bike. Same concept with swimming. You have somebody that's there with you, and that person is physically showing you what's going on in the bicycle. They're explaining the hands and the handbrakes, or if you're old like me, when you bring the pedals backwards and how to stop it, they're explaining these things to you. And then they put you on the bike, but before really releasing you, they're right there with you, riding while you're getting comfortable. But in order for you to really ride a bike, what do? They have to let you go. So that is gradual release. And when you talk about lesson planning, it's really about coming up with a concept in your time span, whether it's 45 minutes, whether it's 60 minutes, or even 90 minutes. Those 90-minute classes are awesome. You have time to work. But you're saying, how much time do I use to explain this concept? What do I have to show? What do I have to explain? What do kids need to get? And so you're doing a PowerPoint, but whatever it is, it's a concept of direct instruction. I am showing you what I know. You are following what I am teaching you. You're taking the notes, we're talking about it, and we're discussing it. But then before I give you that item, I'm going to come and we are going to do it together. And so you have a safe space to practice. You have a safe space to ask questions. You have a safe space to fall, hence bike riding, or fail. And we come back and we immediately rectify the situation so you can get back onto that problem or that idea and continue going forward. And then at the very end, you're doing it so well that you can actually show me, or you can teach somebody else. And that really is the basic concept of gradual release. How do I look at my lesson and my lesson planning process and be able to just give information and slowly have my students become the same master of that information? You get it? I hope so. I hope I was able just to break down the definition of what it means, because actually applying it is not as hard either, but it makes sense when you really break down your lesson into those same cycles. How long do I have to show? How long do we get to practice? How long do I give for independence? That's gradual release. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Gradual release. I'm so glad that you just took this small amount of time to talk to me, with me. Please put your comments below, like or subscribe to the channel, but I'm here for you to turn around and understand a little bit more what we're doing in the classroom and how we get there. Call it our own gradual release. You're watching me. Then if you comment below, we talk, we're discussing, but then you're going and you're implementing this knowledge in your own classroom, schools, campus, and with your students. Thank you so much. It's again Miss Jessie. I've been here with you, talking you through another PD Breaks.